Welcome to the Fortnite map. I've never done one of these videos before, but you're gonna be hearing my voice a lot in this video, so might as well get used to it. I'm gonna go over every location, take what I think is good about it, and what I think is bad about it. Now, first off here, we have the Area 51 block by, I don't know, it says at the end when I'm looking through it. So at first, sorry for the low res or low quality, but as you can see here, it's a very well made block. It's one of my favorites for mats because that like little hedge of trees and stuff there gives a lot of mats. I have landed on one of those green things and died before. Somehow that didn't make it on BCC. Like, seriously, get your game on. And yeah, that's the block. Also, no one lands there. I might as well add that too. Here we go. I'm just gonna show who it's by. Give some credit. Oaked. Good job. Oaked. Nice block. You have one of the best blocks, honestly. Now on to Lazy Lagoon. Lazy Lagoon was one of my arena drop locations. Not because it was necessarily good, though. It's because necessarily no one went there. We had just a little bit of people going there, but it still gave some pretty good loot. Plus, I was a big fan, or not a big fan, but I was a mildly big fan of the Pirates stage of Fortnite. And also, Lazy Lagoon was Luke the Notable's favorite arena drop, so that's pretty cool too. Pirate ship is one of the most redeeming qualities of Lazy Lagoon. It really gives a lot of wood. I do like these smaller locations around the place, though. Really a great location. The Salt Lakes, I'm not going to count most unnamed locations, but I really like the Salt Lakes for a solo spot. It's a pretty good arena spot. Then rotate into Lazy Lagoon, and then rotate to Dusty Depot. It's a really good rotation. I also count this as a part of Salt Lakes, so. Sunny Steps. I used to love this place for whatever reason. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. It gives ridiculously low loot for what it should give. Gets no people. And not only all of that, but it was such a hot drop at the beginning of Season 8. It's just so annoying. Plus, where did it come from? It's just like one of those that doesn't make sense. Like Paradise Palms, The ice made sense, the jungle somewhat made sense, but this just don't make no sense. You see that little llama down there? Aw, cute boy. Anyways, as we look back on Sunny, you see something fishy. Season 10 bring back risky reels. Season 10 bring back risky reels. Lonely Lodge. I was never a huge fan of Lonely Lodge. I do have a friend that really likes coming here, but I only like landing at places where I'll get mildly it's like mildly good loot and quite a little bit of people, I don't think Lonely really qualifies for the criteria of that. At the end of the day, if Lonely ever gets removed, I think we will miss this big tower over here. Because, it's just one of those OG locations, man. The sniper tower, you see that infamous loading screen of the default and the sniper tower. Really, man, Lonely is just an OG spot. I count Mighty Mansion as a part of Lonely as well. So, yeah. The racetrack. Now, I'm not really sure what I was doing going around it. I don't really like the racetrack as much as I used to. But the racetrack, or the Gus track, whatever you want to call it, it's a pretty good location by itself. Pretty good solo spot. Exceptional duo spot. Not a great squad spot. So, I do like the amount of people that go here, however. It's a pretty nice location for that. You see like the small chest spawns and stuff all over the place. Over here we have the main building. And Softy's ice cream. Not really sure what to say about this place. I've only landed solos here twice. I mean, the loot's pretty bad. It's a meme location, that's what I'll say about it. It's a meme location, boys. It does look cool, I'll give it that. It does have a cool look. Cool idea. Ice cream parlor. Overall, not a good location. Especially duos or squads. Paradise Palms. 9 out of 10 at least. You can see me hit the rift and went up way too high, but Paradise Palms is really one of the all-star locations of this map. This motel is a big reason why I love landing at the top, getting that chest, dropping down to the second floor, and getting an easy kill. It's one of my 4 arena drops. We'll see the other 3 later on in this video. By the way, I don't put Polar Peak in this video, but that's because Polar Peak is like doo-doo. Season 9 Polar Peak. Season 8 Polar Peak was fire. No pun intended. And now we move on to perhaps the best location in the game. The Pueblo Village. Another one of my arena drops, which actually I don't drop here that much. Well, okay, now we're over here. And you can see that. Oh yeah, my mic Junction. I never really liked Junction as a location. I know my friends really do, and I could see why. It's just I don't know. I'll just move on to Haunted Hills. Haunted Hills. Honestly, a pretty good location if you ask me. I do like the spooky edge of it. It was fan made, which obviously makes me happy about it. And of course, it has this castle, which is one of my friend's favorite locations.
I see the satchel. Should I shoot it?
And over here we have Snobby Shores. You have those 2 houses. The Ridiculousness house. Like, what the frick is that thing? Pretty good location. I've landed there only like once or twice or something, but it's pretty good. These, I don't really like Snobby, I'm gonna be honest, so we're just gonna go up to Viking Village. JK! We're gonna look at Snobby just a little bit more, because the monster just stepped on Snobby, and people were like, and I was like, who cares? Snobby was not even good anyways. Alright, I have a friend who likes Snobby. Vikingville, one of the best locations in the game. Used to be one of my arena drops, but I had to drop it because, you know, it's unsensible to have 8 locations for your arena drops. Also, I dropped Pueblo Village. So far, we've only seen 1 of my arena drops. This is my arena duos drop, but, you know, they vaulted duos, so yes, I won't be dropping here that much anymore. I drop solos here every now and then, but not arena. See some footprints, you see the smaller dinosaur footprint, and Grandma's house over there. Pretty good location, actually. Frosty Flights, one of my 5 arena locations that I haven't dropped. I'm thinking about dropping it, though. It's honestly starting to pee me off, because every vehicle that gets added there is just vaulted, you know? First the planes, and the ballers, dude. What's next? Freaking surfboards come in here and get vaulted. If you're a vehicle, stay away from Frosty Flights. Frosty Flights is a pretty good location for loot. It's pretty good for solos and duos. I wouldn't exactly recommend it for squads, but I wouldn't say it's the worst location either. Also, I really like this tower. These hangars are pretty good. Back when the planes were in the game, I remember these were some of the best locations. The planes were half of the reason I love this place than the ballers. Now I don't really drop there anymore, so I'm thinking about dropping it from my arena. But, you know, pretty good location and all. See all this? Really good location. And now we go from one arena location to another. Happy Hamlet. I love Happy Hamlet. Actually, it's more of a back and forth thing between Happy Hamlet and I, because, like, I like it, but it sort of had that junction factor, if you really know what I mean. From Junk Junction, you know, it's just something wrong with it. You know, there's just something wrong with the design, man. There's not enough people that land here either, but this is a great looting place. You could probably fit a squad here, and I would recommend it. A definite 8 out of 10, probably. See me just zooming around a little bit here, taking a little extra time, as if I was going to talk that much. Probably should have wrote a script, but, you know, I'll do that some other time. And we move on from actually, Happy Hamlet's super beautiful as well. It's one of the most beautiful locations. To Flush Factory and the OG Factory's number 2. The OG Factory's number 2 was such an underrated drop. It was my landing location, I swear, dude. I would dominate over here. That's because everyone would go to the other one, Tilted Towers, you know, OG days of Fortnite, Season 6, Season 3, Season 3 to 6, Season 1 to 6. Great days, man, great days. Lucky Landing, absolutely hate it, I'm sorry. It's nothing to do with the color scheme, it's nothing to do with this lovely pig. Why is there a door? What? Okay, it's nothing to do with this lovely little pig. Wink, wink. But yeah, I just don't like it. Doesn't give enough loot for me. Not even a solo drop for me. You see, go towards Fatal Fields. One of my 5 dropping spots. It is my 4th. I just love Fat Fields, as we used to call it. We grinded the crap out of it. It was the real grind spot of my arena games. I really got to know Fatal Fields well, and it's a pretty good location. You can find some loot in the corn. I'd land on this house right here. If I couldn't get the house, I'd land at this long barn. See that lovely little llama over there? And if I could not get the long barn, I'd get one of these forests over there, one of these 4 ones. I missed that one over there. 2, and the 3rd one's right here. I would also land here occasionally because these things give great mats. Honestly, Fatal Fields is an A+ location, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. And as you can see here, this is why it's a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest. I don't land here. I usually rotate here, but I'm gonna start to adapt and land here. Because that's a monster match, dude. Like, we're talking 400 match just by a 4x1 little building. It's really an amazing little building for being so small. Salty Springs and the Skull counted in one. What do I really have to say about this? Salty Springs is one of the best locations in Fortnite. It's one of the most OG locations in Fortnite. It's so recognizable from the skies, you know, it's probably the 2nd most recognizable place other than OG Tilted. You go over here, you see this. This is my dropping spot right here. Like, nowhere even comes close. Let's be honest. This place has gotten better, and of course, there's the 4 quad crushes right here. Over here, you see the skull, but I'm really not gonna say that much about it. The fight was like really good. I really enjoyed it. Did I post a video about it? Yeah, I did. So the monster getting his butt whooped. Yeah. Hashtag VaultMex, hashtag VaultMex, hashtag VaultMex. I have gotten a win in Season X. I was gonna say Dusty Divot, that's funny. Dusty Depot. Really an OG location. Another one you could really recognize just by the front of it. Now, I'm a little confused here. Why are they already touching Dusty Depot? Like this gray one? It's being changed and stuff. And also, weirdly enough, the red and blue buildings have been flipped. So this isn't technically the original Dusty Depot. OG Factories number 2. Wow. OG days, this was an amazing location. I loved it. I always had like this weird fear that someone was hiding behind those trees, so I guess that's back again. But, you know, I'm probably not going to land here because it's super overpopular now. Then this flaming hot ball of rocks. It's moving, so maybe get Dusty Divot back, question mark. I think that'll be Season 11, by the way, guys. My prediction, it's going to change a whole bunch of things. The meteor hits, and the meteor either A, hits and recreates Dusty Divot, or B, the meteor is stopped and somehow everything stays. One of my ex arena locations. This was also the arena location. It was this place in Fatal. Dude, once the robot thing came in, I was so sad, bro. It was so depressing, man. It was such a good location, dude. It's just so sad to see it go. So sad to see it go. RIP. I also count Tomato Temple in that place as a part of it. We go down to Mega Mall. La 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 la. You can see these, or you can't see these beacons. So we're about to lose Mega Mall. We're losing it tomorrow. It's really an amazing location, but let's be honest, everyone wants Risky. Or not Risky, but Retail. Retail's better than Mega Mall, but Mega Mall, you will be missed. Don't worry, there will be people that miss you. Honestly, I will miss Mega Mall, but I miss Risky way more. I want Risky back. Not Risky. Retail. I already knew that they were going to go after Mega Mall next because of the wind tubes. And yeah. See me going around seeing some random locations. The bridge. Pretty weird, honestly. Like, just because they're in the desert means they build out of wood. That's, like, sort of weird. Man, I've done a lot of talking this video. I don't like talking this much. See me just going around, looking around at some of the locations. This is the forest I was talking about for Fatal. What one of them looks like from the inside. And, of course, there's the fork knife. Funny reference to people going Fortnite. See this bridge down here. I honestly like this bridge, but you know, it's a bridge. I can't really rate it. Shifty shafts. D. You get a D. D minus. Shifty shafts is props, guys. I don't know why. I hate mine. I hate mine carts. I hate mine craft. Sorry. And I also hate everything about shifty shafts. I'm being serious, guys. This is the point I thought I'd be telling you that I left out Polar Peak. So, yeah. Welcome to Low Res Town. No loading and no looking. No, seriously. Man, it wouldn't load. Unlike the block, it just didn't load, so you'll just have to look at this ugly place. I don't like it. You know, your boy is a builder, if I do say so myself. Also, it also looks a lot like Shifty Shafts. On to the best location in Fortnite history. One of the only ones to remain untouched, Pleasant Park. Oh my god, I love Pleasant. I can't do it justice in this video how good Pleasant Park is. I skipped a building there, but I don't really care. Pleasant Park is such an amazing location, and I have to fit this into such a short amount of time. Dude, it's my 5th arena drop, obviously. Me giving it all the compliments. I'd land here at this doghouse. I'd land at the doghouse, get the chest, run inside, get a shotty, go up, get the kill. Gas station. I sometimes land at this house, mostly land at this and the other broken house, not this one. The monster really made a dent on this location, and I guess it is touched then. One last location, Loot Lake. Oh god, can they leave Loot Lake alone? Dude, I'm serious. Can they leave Loot Lake alone? I swear they can't. Warning, I go into the thing right here, so close your eyes for like the next 5 seconds. I'll tell you when you're good. You're good. Loot Lakes, I couldn't do it justice either. It's just, I used to call it my home, dude. They've ruined it. They've ruined it. If it was still good old Loot Lake, OG factories instead of this big footprint, you know your boy would be rocking this as 6 locations in arena. But sadly, things didn't work out that way. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video. I hope I got everything. I think I did, but don't blame me if I didn't. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and like.